Hey everybody, welcome to SCH Vodcast. Thought we'd do a quick special edition today in honor of the amazing Miss Mary Tyler Moore, whose impact on the entertainment world is obvious and vast. She did pass away today, unfortunately, at 80 years of age, today being January 25th. Just thought we'd give her a quick tribute today and look over some of her more impactful work over the years, the obvious ones being her work on TV and film. But a lot of people don't know that she did do a lot of theater work. She did a lot of charity work, but we'll get to those things in a minute. Her first piece of work was for Happy Hot Point Appliances, where she was a dancing character for their commercial work. We were able to dig up some of that to show you.
Every day's a holiday with Hot Point.
Happy Hot Point happened in 1956. Soon after that, in 61, she was casted by Carl Reiner for the Dick Van Dyke Show, which had a 5-6 year run from 61 to 66. She played a mother, housewife, just an overall spark plug of personality from her. Let's take a look at that.
And then a leap in the air, spin, and now this is the effective part. We turn and sell it with a look, right? Sell it with a look. A pirouette, tour jeté, and finish with a series of chaînés and a big finish. Like that. That's cool.
She went on from that, of course, the iconic show that bared her name, the Mary Tyler Moore Show, but we won't show a clip on that yet. We're going to hold that off a bit because it is quite special. She did play, we will talk about this, is she did play a news producer on that show, and she was one of the first real powerful women in the medium of television, especially in that profession, which was dominated by men. It went on to inspire quite a few people. We're going to talk about that too in a minute. Her film work included a number of amazing films that you may or may not remember. We're just going to talk about a couple. The first one, Thoroughly Modern Millie, a 1967 musical romantic comedy that showcased her and Julie Andrews. We have a clip from that.
Who writes a check for 35 cents?
Oh, I do.
Come on, miss. You can get it from your desk clerk.
But I don't live here, as yet. Oh, look. A pen.
Look, lady, I got 7 kids and 1 in the oven. I can't take a check.
The date?
I'm telling you, I can't take no check.
No check. But it's from the Gotham National Bank.
I don't give a hoot.
Could I help?
You got 35 cents? Cash? American?
Yes, I think so. Thank you, miss.
Most of you know her 1980 work, which earned her the Best Actress Academy Award, and that was for the film Ordinary People. Now, what's interesting about this film is that she did play a character that was pretty much a contradiction to her personally and to her previous comedic characters. And that was one of a dominating mother. We have an important scene from that, opposite, of course, Donald Sutherland in that important film. Let's take a look.
God, how could I hate him? Mothers don't hate their sons. Is that what he told you? Do you see how you accept what he says with no questions, and you can't do the same thing for me,
I'm just trying to
can you?
keep this family
God, I
together.
don't know what anyone wants from me anymore.
Nobody wants anything from you.
Listen, look. We all just want Cal, Con, everybody. We just want you to be happy.
Happy?
Yes.
Ward, you tell me the definition of happy, huh? But first you better make sure that your kids are good and safe. That no one's fallen off a horse, or been hit by a car, or drowned in that swimming pool you're so proud of.
Oh.
And then you come to me and tell me how to be happy.
A lot of you may or may not know she did a ton of charity work. She was diagnosed with diabetes during the Mary Tyler Moore run. So she had been battling that for some time now. It also did contribute to her passing today. She did a lot of charity work for animal rights and for juvenile diabetes. But we thought on this kind of sad day, we would not end on something sad. We wanted to really kind of showcase her and what we remember her from and what she contributed to the arts. Like we mentioned, the Mary Tyler Moore Show had its run start in 1970, went to about 1977, where she played a very powerful woman, a very smart, powerful woman, which was not very common at that time for television especially. She put together that character. It was important, and it was utterly funny as well. One of the more important things about Mary Tyler Moore show and her run on that and her character on that was the amount of inspiration that it did provide to a number of comedic actors, including Tina Fey. But you may not have known that recently in an Us Weekly article, Michelle Obama actually cited Miss Moore as a direct inspiration. She also inspired a ton of journalists, female journalists out there, that do cite her character as someone that did inspire them into the profession itself. So an important show, a funny show. We dug up this amazing clip from the episode Chuckles Bites the Dust, which is probably in the Television Hall of Fame. If it isn't, it should be. Take a look at this clip, and we'll see you next time here on SCH Vodcast, brought to you by SeniorCareHelper.com.
Do you remember Mr. Fee-Fi-Fo's little catchphrase? You remember how, when his arch-rival, Senor Kaboom, hit him with a giant cucumber and knocked him down? Mr. Fee-Fi-Fo would always pick himself up, dust himself off, and say, "I hurt my poo-poo." Life's a lot like that. From time to time, we all fall down and hurt our poo-poo. If only we could deal with it as simply and bravely and honestly as Mr. Fee-Fi-Fo. And what did Chuckles ask in return? Not much. In his own words, a little song, a little dance, a little seltzer down your face. Excuse me, young lady. Yes, you. Would you stand up, please? Please, won't you? You feel like laughing, don't you? Don't try to hold it back. Go ahead, laugh out loud. Don't you see, nothing would have made Chuckles happier. He lived to make people laugh. Tears were offensive to him, deeply offensive. He hated to see people cry. So go ahead, my dear. Laugh for Chuckles.